What are your feelings now towards Hong Kong and China?
Towards Hong Kong, of course. I'm feeling mad. I'm asked, do you still want to go to Hong Kong? Sabi ko, never. I don't like to contribute a single Hong Kong dollar to the economy of Hong Kong. Ganun na lang ako kagalit.
Di muna. Pero sabi nila, Hong Kong is an administrative region of China, but is not under the influence of China for its international policies. Sabi nung isang senador ng Hong Kong, hindi dapat. Bakit kaya ginawa ito?
Hindi ko nga maintindihan kasi dapat may autonomy ang Hong Kong. I think binigyan ng China ng autonomy.
Autonomous region?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Ngayon, hindi ko malaman kung anong ground, bakit nga ako hindi pinayagan. Because I was asking them, sabi nila, immigration reason. I want the definite reason so I can help myself. And then sabi nila, sorry, we cannot give.
Kayo ba napunta sa immigration office right away?
Hindi ho, ganito ang nangyari. Nung nasa Philippines pa ako, I asked EPAL staff kung pwedeng wheelchair ako pagdating ko sa Hong Kong. Because I wanted to spare my niece from any strain kasi pagdating ko sa Nathan Road, siyempre mag-window shopping ako kakong ganyan. So, sabi naman ng PAL, sure ma'am. Then bumalik siya, already arranged, ganito, ganyan. So, pagdating na namin sa Hong Kong, I was expecting na sasabihin nila, those who are requesting for wheelchairs should disembark last. Pero wala namang ganon. So, since yung upuan ko medyo front, tumindig na ako, naglakad ako, and then I saw my name sa isang wheelchair. Pangalan ko and another name. And therefore, there were two wheelchairs, dalawang wheelchairs. So, sumakay naman ako, readily. And then, sabi ng babae, your name please? Sabi ko, Conchita Carpio-Morales. Okay, so tinulak na niya ako. So, I was looking for my family. Hindi ko sila makita. So, I said, son, wait. I'll have to wait for my family. And then, when finally I saw them, then they joined the queue. So, akala ko, isasabay niya ako sa queue. Hindi. She turned right, and I said, how come I'm not joining my family? And parang ang sagot niya, you know how they speak English. There are two immigration offices, something like that. So, dinala niya akong ganon. I was alone. We entered a room. I saw, I think, two gentlemen there. Kinuha ang passport ko. I presume that they were...
Tayo muna. Pumasok ka isang kwarto, ikaw lang ando doon sa kwartong yon? Aside from the officials of...
There were two officials. Okay.
So it was a room. It was not
was a
part
room.
of the
It was a
public.
room.
Okay.
All right. So I entered, pumasok kami, and then kinuha ang passport ko, and then tiningnan nila, then palagay ko sinerox nila kasi I could see the gentleman was facing an equipment. So, and then after a few minutes, binigay yung passport ko, akala ko okay na. Then, lumipat kami sa isang kwarto. Doon na yung sinasabi nila na detention room. Pagdating ko sa isang kwarto, there were 4 or 5 Chinese na nakaupo, civilians. And I think they had also been interrogated or they had problems with immigration. Then I was met by people there. I mean, there were 3, I think, members of the staff of that immigration office. Kinuha ang passport ko, and then ganito, ganyan. Wow, ang tagal-tagal. And then later on, I could see ream of papers. On top of it was photocopy of my passport. Then yung picture ko, alam ko yan eh. Alright, ano kaya ito? Tinext ko na yung daughter-in-law ko. Sabi kong ganyan, I don't know what's happening. Something like that to that effect. Kasi ganito, ganyan. So sabi niya ganyan, take pictures.
Take pictures.
So, may kinuha ako medyo, kasi nandyan sa likod ko yung hindi ko alam kung tinitingnan niya ako. So I was very careful. And even the 2 ladies who were seated, they were looking at me, hindi ko alam kung ano. So, nagpretend ako na kunwari nagaganon, but I was taking pictures. No? Yung ganon. Mamaya kung minsan ini-scroll ko para makita nila, okay?
Tayo muna. Bakit? Why were you taking pictures? In case something happened to you?
My daughter-in-law must have suspected that something was
going on.
Going on. Bakit nila ako dinidetain? Ang tagal na. So, kunin ko ang pictures ng mga Hindi naman ako pwedeng mag-selfie. Alright. So, medyo tabingi pa nga yata kasi you know, I was conscious that the lady at my back was ano, and then these people were were looking at me. So, ganun-ganon, kunwari nagte-text ako, pero at the same time, pinipress ko na yun. Okay. I was able to take 2 photographs. Ang telephone ko.
Pati yung
Yes.
ano yung ibig sabihin yung hacked?
At alam nila where I am, kasi nung kausap ko, even if the phone number does not indicate who is calling me, alam nila yon. Magaling, taking sila.
Since when has your phone been hacked?
I thought that it must have been hacked more than 2 weeks ago because I received a text from Julieta Halandoni,
Okay.
I think of
Inquirer. Yeah.
And then she said, she sent a text. For your information, ma'am, what was the role of Conchita Carpio-Morales in the 2019 elections? Meron ba akong role doon? Okay. So, the naive in me, chinek ko yung link. I could not access it. So, nag-text ako, Dear Miss Halandoni, something like that. I still have it. I could not access the link you gave me. And then, my answer was, sorry ma'am, if you cannot access it, download, may sinabi siya. I did not download anymore. Then, it turned out that that was fake message.
What was a fake message? The text of Halandoni to you?
Yes, because it turned out that Halandoni never texted me.
So, in other words, you think that China knew you were going to Hong Kong because they had been hacking your phone. Why do you think China was hacking your phone?
Well, after I filed the communication along with the ambassador and before the...
Si Ambassador de Rosario, ba hinahack rin yung telepono niya?
Yes, I think so.
You came in almost 12. You were there for 1.5 hours before he said, come into the room. What room?
No. There was a private room. There were 2, in fact. Private room, na in the sense na medyo small cubicle. So, can you come in? We'll just ask you a few questions.
A few questions after
So
1.5
he asked,
hours.
why did you come to Hong Kong? And said, for R&R, I am bringing my grandchildren. I don't know if I said Disneyland. I'm sure everything was recorded now. So, who are your companions? My husband, how old is he? 80 years old. And daughter-in-law, and my son, and my 2 grandchildren. And then a few personal questions more. And then he could see that I was a bit excited, and he said, no worries. All right.
Sabi niya, no worries.
No worries. So then I returned to the chair, outside. Then for a time, they were asking me, you want privacy? You can enter that room. Sabi ko, no, I have claustrophobia. Kunwari lang yun. Ayaw ko nga. Strangle pa nila ako doon. Pero maglagay ng banana peel, madulas ako. Sadya, okay. We'll give you food. Sabi ko, thank you, I'm full. And then, all I asked is water because I intended to drink my medicine for my hypertension. Then they pointed to me the dispenser, and I said, no, I want bottled water.
Why did you refuse food? And why did you refuse drink? Talagang meron ka ng
Well,
suspecha.
yes. I recalled a general advising me before that I should not be taking any food anywhere unless I was very sure where it came from, and I should not be drinking anything. I should have my own water. Pinadalhan naman ako ng maids ko ng thermos, pero ang bigat naman. So, iniwan ko sa sasakyan. Galing Paway, papuntang Manila, may baon.
Okay. How long were you there without food and drink?
More than 3 hours.
Okay.
That's why I was dizzy already.
Kailan
And I
nila
could feel.
sinabi sa inyo, you cannot enter Hong Kong?
Maybe after 2.5 hours.
If they caught you in Hong Kong, they wanted to deport you, why did they change their mind?
There was this fellow who came to me and he said, did you notice that I was here only 30 minutes ago? I'm sorry I was not here where you came in. He made it appear that
That it was just the lower level.
Yes, he could overrule. He was not in uniform.
When did he come in, and how long had you been?
Well, I did not record the time, but according to him, did you notice that I was here only 30 minutes ago? So that was about 3:15 already.
Okay. And the commander of the airport also came to you to apologize to you. The commander of the airport told you that he was sorry.
Yes.
So somewhere between the time they detained you in that time when they were apologizing, who do you think gave the orders?
Said, if you believe this fellow who said that, you know that I was not here where you came in, it appears that he was the one who reviewed my case. He even said, I think, no? He even said there was a mistake.
There was a mistake. Pero alam nyo, si Secretary Panelo said that he called up Hong Kong or he called up the authorities and sent help. Do you think that?
Di ba nung tumawag siya, I will call up the consulate. At that time, the consulate had already been contacted by daughter-in-law, and they had already pleaded to the immigration to allow me to come in with their guarantee, but hindi pwede. That's why I was on the phone because they called me up sa consulate na, ma'am, sorry ha, ayaw talaga ng China na papasukin kayo. Kaya, I don't believe that if there was any change of mind, it was due to the order of Panelo or anyone.
You don't think Panelo had
don't
anything
think.
to do with it?
Sorry, Panelo.
But he called you up.
He did.
How did he know that you were having this problem?
According to him, the media people were asking him, Sir, what happened to Ombudsman Morales?
Patay mo na, paano nila lalaman? Because you contacted Manila?
I contacted Anne-Marie
Corominas. Your lawyer.
and two others.
You were very busy while you were in the airport.
Of course. And they saw me doing like this.
They did not stop
That
you.
did not deter them from considering me a persona non grata.
Sinubukan namin na hingi ng panig ng Malacanang kaugnay ng nangyari kay Morales. Sa ipinadalang text message ng spokesperson Salvador Panelo, sinabi niya na hindi raw sila magbibigay ng pahayag kaugnay nito. Tumanggi na rin ang Department of Foreign Affairs na magbigay ng kanilang official statement tungkol sa pahayag ni Morales.
Do you think that the reaction of the Philippine government is satisfactory? I mean, the reaction
The reaction of the consulate is satisfactory.
the reaction of the consulate.
And the DFA, in the sense that one undersecretary and one assistant secretary called me up and they said, we're trying our best to help you and we have alerted the consulate.
But you already had the consulate alerted from the beginning. Do you think that Hong Kong was given orders by China?
Yes.
You think
Yes.
that it was? And then what made them change their mind?
Someone preferred the theory that, ganyan daw sila, shocked and awe. Sabi ko, I was not shocked, neither was I awed. Nabubisit lang ako. So akala nila they could wear me down. My spirit was not at all dented.
This shows that Hong Kong is tuta ng China.
Well, if the indication is that hindi naman pala sinusunod ang gusto nila, kundi susunod sila sa gusto ng China, then, as you say, tuta sila. Alam mo, sometimes, yung mga minions nila, they try to predict the mind of their bosses. Yung mga minions nga, huhulaan nila na magugustuhan ni boss ito, gagawin nila.
Hong Kong authorities did not tell you why you are being detained. Not once.
Ang sabi nila, immigration reason. I kept asking them, even to this fellow who said that he was a high official and even to this commander of the airport, I asked, I just want to know, why am I being asked to go back to the Philippines? They gave the reason, immigration reason. I want to know what's that reason. I'm sorry, we cannot give you.
Why then, when they asked you, okay, pwede na kayong mag-enter, sabi mo, I prefer to go home.
What for? Kung kasama ko sila and the people will be telling me, we will not enjoy. Hindi ako mag-enjoy. Hindi rin
You
sila
thought that
mag-enjoy.
they were going to be following you wherever you were.
No, I did not tell them, but that was my
Feeling. Do you think that the Philippine government was helping China with respect to your trip to Hong Kong, with respect to detaining you and turning you back? Do you think they had anything to do with
It never
it?
occurred to me.
Not at all.
Yes, not
Okay.
at all.
This is strictly a China affair.
Yes.
Yung talagang
Yes, because I was told that the Chinese were embarrassed when they learned about us filing the communication.
you mean China was embarrassed when they did not think that somebody
Yes,
from the
yes,
Philippines
yes.
would dare.
Yeah. Nagulat sila, napahiya sila. I am asked, do you still want to go to Hong Kong? Sabi ko, never. I don't like to contribute a single Hong Kong dollar to the economy of Hong Kong.